Hey guys, Anthony with Ants Fit Life, and we have another mini workout series. This is video 3. So, today we're going to do a single leg hold and a towel, or basically a blanket row, right? So now with the single leg hold, the only thing that we're working on is stability. Essentially at the feet, but to a degree throughout the body. So, when we're doing a single leg hold, it's exactly what it is. We're just picking one foot off the ground to hold onto the other leg, or the leg that's on the floor. One foot is on the floor, other foot is up. That's it. So now, things to make this easier for you, and it's not going to sound like it because it's going to sound very confusing, but you might have seen it before. People talk about the tripod foot, or making your foot more stable for when it's on the surface. Okay, so people will say, like in a bodyweight squat, they'll say do toe split, or they'll say grip the ground with your feet, or open up your feet, whatever, right? And they're saying that people that have arches, I got it easy. People like myself with flat feet, that shit is tough, okay? So, when I say grip the ground with your feet, you're gonna think about doing this. You're gonna literally make an arch with your foot, okay? So this is, let me shake it out. This is my foot at regular. This is my foot at toe splay and I'm gripping the ground. As you can see, I've created an arch. As you can see, my toes, I don't want to take my socks off because I don't got pretty toes, and that's not happening today. Maybe when I get a pedicure and sometimes from now I'll show you guys, but not today. So as you can see, look at my foot, right? Look at my toes, straight ahead. Now I'm spreading them apart. Literally, I'm taking my foot and doing this with it. When I say the tripod, my big toe is one stand, my pinky is the next stand, and my heel is basically the base. And the arch is me gripping the ground, okay? So now, for some of us, if you overthink, this is gonna make this more difficult, but for some of us, it might help. So when I create that toe splay, or when I create that gripping the ground foot, right? It could and should make it easier for you to be able to stabilize your foot onto the ground. Like I said, this is for people that just don't have really good stability within the feet, all right? And I would say this is more for the older generation, so we can avoid more random hip breaks and things of that nature. There's a lot of times that we end up just taking a step and all of a sudden we lose our balance and things can go really bad, go real south, and if you fall, they can go, like I said, really bad. So that's the single leg hold. Now, if you want to make it harder, I would say just bring the knee a little bit higher. If you get bold, close your eyes, move around a little bit. You know, you want to make it harder. You want to make it easier. Instead of doing a hold, tap the ground. You know, if you feel like you can't stabilize, you're about to fall over, just gain a little bit more balance, tap the ground, maybe imagine having little poles or something to hold and help. Imagery helps a lot. I act like I have a cane right now. Anyway, so, now for the towel or blanket row. You can use whatever you want, but I would say use something that's pretty lengthy, something that you can grip and hold pretty well. I'm using a blanket today for the example, okay? So, let's get to it. I literally took a blanket and just stuck it in the door hinge, all right? It's not the most professional job, but my goal when I did this was to basically have it so that it was basically equal between the two, as you can see, right? Decently equal, right? So now I stuck it in the hinge, basically just dragged it through for the setup, all right? So now with the towel row, when we're doing rows, if you guys do work out, machine rows, cable rows, dumbbell rows, whatever it is, any back movement, like a pull down in a row, usually works your lats, your rhomboids, your traps, all those things. They all kind of work. It just depends on what angle you're doing them at, right? So for the row, now this is gonna be very odd. And I did this on this one because I want it to be awkward. I want you guys to see that it's not gonna be easy to do. So just know if you do this movement, it's gonna be a setup, all right? I'm grabbing one, I'm grabbing another, two sides, all right? So now, if I wanted to do this towel row right here, as you can see, the door's gonna be in the way. I'm a guy, I got junk, all right? So, now all I'm doing, trying my best to make sure it's even, so I'm gonna adjust my hands. All I'm doing is, like I said, Keeping the back flat, pulling, we're bending at the elbows and using the back to bring ourselves up. Right? As we come up, big squeeze in the back. Straightening the arms, straightening the elbows, bending the elbows. After that, squeeze in the back. So now, I don't like this position because honestly, for me, it's uncomfortable. I don't like having to think about the fact that the door's in the middle of my legs. I just think it's weird. So what you could do is you could just go to one side if you're comfortable with doing that. Truthfully, it's not going to make too big of a difference. Let's say you were doing 10 reps and you wanted to keep everything perfectly even, right? We did 5 and 5. So I'm on one side, I did my 5. Then went to the other side, did my 5. Same thing, all right? So now, to make this workout easier, it's kind of like the incline push-up, or like the tall plank. Just heighten up to incline. So, instead of going that low, I'm just right here. I'm still doing the row. Same movement. Same movement. Alright, you guys? Now, if I want to make this harder, like I said, I don't like the door. I'm going to go a little bit lower. But, I will say, don't do this with socks if you got carpet. If you have wood floor, do it with bare feet. It'll make it a little bit easier. I'm going to show you guys what happens if you do it with carpet. And you try to go really low into an incline, okay? So now, what I'm saying is, if I was to do this, I go all the way down. I'm just sliding, bro. I'm just sliding. That's it. So now if I have my knees bent, it's okay. I mean, I guess I can still do it, but it's not that comfortable. So let's see what happens when I put shoes on. I got my shoes on. I'm on the carpet. Same setup. Actually, I'll go in the middle to make it a little bit, show things a little bit more easier. I'm staying low. And you can see the door's in the way. That's why I don't like being in the middle. So I'm gonna go to the side, get low, got my shoes on. Makes it easier. I'm lower on the decline. Now, suggestions I would have for this though, if you have a smaller door in your home, then I would say use the smaller door. It'll make it easier. If the hinge don't worry about the hinge. You can probably feed almost anything to your door hinge because they're decently wide enough to fit a blanket, a thin blanket, or a thin towel through. But obviously, if you have a smaller door, you don't have this much in between your legs. If this door was cut in half, I can get a little bit closer and not worry about it smacking me in the nuts every single time. But anyway, that is it for today's mini workout series. Do something. If you haven't done one mini workout yet, go for a freaking 10-minute walk. You can't be that damn lazy with your life. You only got so much time. Like you might walk outside your door right now and get hit by a car. Let that be known, okay? Prolong your life, baby. Thank you guys for watching mini workout series 3. I appreciate the love. If you like this freaking video. If you want to comment, make a suggestion, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. And let me know what I can do to help you guys.